Hi, hi everyone, and welcome to day three of my sneak peek to coaching. So today, what I'm going to talk about is social media. So yes, this is part of the business. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest. There are so many social media platforms. Of course, what you'll see most coaches is use Facebook. It's the best way to reach out to, first of all, your immediate friends, family members, and then you end up expanding from there. So I would say that probably I would say probably every coach is using Facebook. Now, Facebook, of course, you have your personal page, but let me explain how Facebook works a little since it is the number one platform used. Everyone has their personal page, and personal pages, they will actually cap you out to 5,000 people that are following you. So if you have a business, 5,000 people is just not enough and you need to expand even further. So what we call it our likes page. So for some of you who are following me, you'll see sometimes posts that are coming out under Coach Melanie K, or then some stuff coming out of my personal page. So the way it works is that I've created this likes page, business page, and I invited everyone that was on my personal page to like it. Not everyone will transfer over. So this is why sometimes you will see me take stuff that I think that is awesome and important and transfer it to my personal page because I really would like for everyone to see it. Um, your personal page, it's unlimited number of people to follow you, and it really works as a business. Facebook will really give you detailed information on who you've reached to, the age group, the times that you posted, and what worked best. So as a coach, of course, I'm not reaching out to the 18-year-old person that's gone out clubbing. I'm trying to reach out to moms, probably between ages of, you know, like 25 to 45, and anything in between that, that's great, but that's usually the age group, and I probably should even narrow it down a little more, but that gives me a pretty good idea. The best times to post, I figured out when is the best time to post. So all depending on what your followers or who you're reaching out to, you will learn what times are the best to post. The best thing too is that you can schedule all your posts. So sometimes people are like, oh my God, you're so busy. Yeah, I schedule a lot of my posts. So um, I take time, not that much time. Of course, I have to be creative. I have to come up with some stuff, and I don't want to talk about just bird that I saw on a tree because that's not going to get me anything. So I'm always going to keep it related, and then we always say to try to pick 3 topics that will describe you. That is, of course, related to fitness and Beachbody. So I'll talk about the fact that I'm a mom, flight attendant, and that I love fitness and nutrition. So I post recipes, but I usually don't go too much outside of that. Like I said, I won't start talking about something that's completely out of uh, out of the realm of things that I usually talk about. So because you want to keep your people engaged. You want people to continue following you, and it's not always easy. It's a lot of trial and error as well. There are posts that I thought that would rock and didn't, and others that worked a lot better than I thought. So it is being a little creative, and it is coming out of your comfort zone sometimes to do it. But I think with time and practice, you learn a lot about yourself too, and what you like and what you want to post, and it becomes very interesting because then people get engaged, and you're like, I don't know, it makes me happy knowing that the recipe I posted, people were really into it and they want to do it. Or recently people sent me some snack ideas, and I thought, this is fantastic, this is so much fun, there's so much interaction. It's again, I think I mentioned it in the first couple of days, a real fantastic sense of community. So it's fun. I work from my phone a lot. I work sometimes from my computer, but I work a lot from my phone. So I could be anywhere, in the kitchen, living room, bedroom, anywhere, and I am doing my work. So uh, so to go back to social media, so you have that's how Facebook works, and of course, Facebook is a business, and they are always looking to making more money. You could always boost your ad. So when you post something, it becomes an ad, and you could boost it by paying Facebook a certain amount of money to make sure that you receive my post. That being said, Facebook also, the way it works is that the more people that like my posts, the more engagement there is, the more that my post will go into your newsfeed. However, I have to do some homework too. I have to go to other people's newsfeed. So I do this maybe once a week, once every second week, and I go into other people's newsfeed, or depending on what I'm doing, I'm just kind of maybe waiting for an appointment or in a lineup at the grocery store, and I'll go through, and then I'll go through people's posts and like and comment. And so Facebook, what they see is that there's some interaction between the two of you, and then the next time I post something, they're saying, hey, this person, she's liked some of the stuff, and they make sure that my post goes through their newsfeed. So they're a little sneaky that way. But, like I said, it's a business where, the entire world is run by businesses. So what I wanted to go back with is when I pay Facebook, and it's not a huge amount of money either. Like I budgeted myself, I think when I first started, like $5 for the month, until I got a hang of all of this. And then I spent $10 the next month, but that's all tax deductible. So that's okay. So I would put a small amount of money into getting more likes as well. I want more people to see me. And because I pay every month, Facebook makes sure that my stuff is out there compared to somebody else who never pays. So that's how social media works. However, not all social media platforms are that way. Instagram. Instagram is another fantastic platform, and 70% of Instagram users are outside of the Americas, so outside of Canada, US. So we're talking about, Europe, Asian countries, everything out there. And we just found out that Beachbody is probably expanding next year into that direction. So to get a lot of Instagram followers from other countries to view you, it is a fantastic platform to be on. So the way it works though with Instagram, and so you're going to have more people from outside of your entourage, we'll say, and they will also people usually follow you on Instagram for a specific reason. So if I post, you'll see people sometimes they'll post really just about food, and that's it. That's all they'll post. But the people that are following them, that's what they want. They don't want variety. So Instagram is not about variety. Facebook is about variety. Facebook is like a magazine. Okay. Instagram is very specific. So I've again learned a lot about that on what people like. And recently I just posted about me and the kids in a workout, and every time I go outside of that, I don't get a lot of likes, but if I stick around to the stuff that I normally do, then I get a lot of hearts. So it could be a little scary at first too, because you're like, I have 50 friends. When I first started, I had 66 likes on my likes page. I had 4 Instagram followers. I was like, wow, how am I even going to get started? But the great thing about coaching is that you're telling your story. You're telling your story. Never, ever, ever am I posting prices or products, unless I'm doing PIO. Of course, I'm going to talk about a product, but you know what I mean? It's not an ad. People don't want that. They don't want to see that. So you're just talking about yourself and the things that you like to do. And that's how you attract people. And so when I'm posting that I'm hosting a monthly challenge, people are coming towards me because it's been a year and 4 months that I've religiously posted every single day. So my likes went from 66 to 1,600, and for Instagram it went from 4 to close to 300 now. So you just cannot think, I have nobody following me, how am I ever going to get there? It's possible. It's absolutely possible. So one thing that we talk about is just being consistent. But we have so many great tools, like I said, so you don't feel bombarded every month with oh my god, I have to post. Well, you could schedule everything. So if you're doing something else than just Beachbody coaching, then you could schedule everything. So it's wonderful. It really is wonderful. It's a great organizational tool. So consistency is key to coaching. Another thing that is super important would be personal development. Beachbody is huge, and I think it's fantastic. I think the entire world should live this way, is personal development. Grab a book, a video, meditate, whatever it takes to make you mentally better. Because sometimes we read stuff and it just empowers us to be better. It inspires us. Late. It inspires us to be better and to go out there and to help people. So it is such a great feeling that when I'm feeling this good. And it's funny because sometimes I'm like feeling down and I'm telling my coach, I'm like, I'm feeling kind of crappy and this is not working and that's not working. I will always laugh the first time she ever told me, she's like, do your personal development. And I was like, I wasn't doing it the way I should be. 10 minutes a day, seriously, like about 10 minutes a day. And I get into it and it always works. It magically works. You feel better. So another thing that we do with social media is we do our invitations. We invite people to like our page because we have something to share with them. We're not trying to hassle them. We're just trying to say, hey, look at me. This is what I'm doing now. Please support me into this adventure. And I am going to post awesome recipes and workout tips. And, it'd be great if you could like my page. Then what we ask is that we do invitations to challenges. Hey, I've been feeling awesome and I would like to invite you into a fitness challenge. What's the worst thing someone will say? No, thank you. No, I'm not ready. No, I don't have money. But I once had somebody tell me, I'm fit. You don't need to invite me. And I said, it's okay. I said, thank you so much for getting back to me. I said, the reason why I had sent you the invitation is because you liked my page and you liked my post. Let me tell you, that person was like, tail between the legs and said, oh my God, thank you so much. And they actually got back to me and apologized. So seriously, nothing, I don't feel bad because my invitation comes deeply from within of wanting to help the next person feel that good. So when I know that I've done that and the people are feeling, I don't feel like I'm hassling them. Let's just say that. Sorry, my screen went blank. So I don't feel like I'm hassling them. And the other thing, of course, is being the product of the product. So all I'm doing is using products and I'm getting awesome results from it and I'm sharing my story. That's it. That's all that we ask from coaches. simple stuff, consistency, personal development, inviting people, because you know what? Most people are shy to come towards you. Most people, I would say 90% of the people that have done one of my challenges is because I invited them, not because they came to me. So, and once I've invited them, just so you know, you're not like, I invite them and here's my purchase link and thank you, let's do this. No, you're getting to know this person. You're a consultant. They are looking to you for you to help them. So you want to get to know these people, and this is what's so beautiful. You get to help these people. You get to know them. I mean, what is it that they need? And you know, are they moms? Are they dads? That they have children? They have children. I meant like, yes, if they're moms or dads, they have had children, but you know, if it's a woman, has she given birth? Has she gained weight? Is she trying to lose the weight? You know, or is she just trying to gain muscle mass? Is she just doing it for energy level? There are so many questions to ask, and of course, we help you get through all those questions when you talk with someone. So keep that in mind. Really, it's really not a sales job. Not a sales job at all. So apart from the other social media platforms, there's Twitter, which I have an account, but I really don't use it very much. It's not recommended to go and use all social media platforms. It's best to just like pick two and be awesome at the two. So that's why Twitter, I went and got it just to kind of fiddle around with it and see, but it has not grabbed my attention and helped me with my business. Pinterest, I've always loved pinning, so I really like Pinterest. And I've changed my personal account, and I made it a business account just recently. I'm in it, but not daily. And of course, I was able to make it big right from the beginning because I already had an account. So it was more narrowing it down to specific stuff that would be related to fitness and nutrition and coaching. So that being said, unless there's another platform, and I'm unaware, there's tons of other platforms. Now people are telling me like Snapchat, and I don't even know. There's so many out there, but those are the main four that I know. And I use two, again, Pinterest, but still learning a lot about it. And that's the beauty of this business, is that you're constantly learning. And I'm going to leave you with this one note to ponder on that I learned. And I found it very interesting because even before this business, all the stuff that I'm doing, I was already kind of doing. And I thought it was interesting too. I was going through old stuff that I would save on Pinterest or Facebook, and it was always related to nutrition and fitness without me even being in this business yet. So I found it very interesting, but I'm going to leave you with this. More than half of the population is under the age of 30. And we all know that 30 and below are very big with electronics and social media. So it always boggles my mind how some people are not on social media. I think when Facebook started, people were excited and then got scared that we knew so much about everyone. And then people would be like, well, I don't want to, you know, if I want to know about this person, they could just call me. I don't need to see what they're eating on Facebook. So some people have that kind of attitude. However, has turned into a amazing platform for information and news. I've learned so much from Facebook. Like seriously, the just stuff that I read constantly. So when people tell me they're not on it, I'm like, missing out, because that's the way of the future, and it's just the way it's going. It's the way of the future. It is the least expensive way of marketing yourself, because I own other businesses and it's very expensive. Advertising is very expensive, so this is the least expensive way of advertising yourself. And and it's just expanding. It's absolutely just expanding. And I always used to tell moms too, get on Facebook because your kid's going to be a teenager one day, and you know what? You want to be that kind of cool mom that's on it, knows what's going on, with your kids. So that's my little tidbit on social media. I personally love it, and of course, as coaches, you're going to have to be on the ball with it and enjoy it as well, or else you're going to find it a little more difficult. So thank you so much for day 3. I'm very excited, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a good day.